Do you know anything about Brice Turner? He's the
Oh,
wide
God,
receiver out of Bay City, Texas, 6'2", 180.
absolutely. I mean,
Okay.
this is what fits Matt Rhule's philosophy. He goes in and finds under the radar guys that are fast, and we're saying fast, okay? I don't know if you know how fast this kid is.
I see he's the track star.
Brice Turner is a track star. He's a state champion in Texas. He runs a 10.2500.
Wow.
Okay. And if you think about that, if you do the analytics on that, that would have got him 17th place in the NCAA, track meet, national championship track meet. And he's a high school senior. He's raw as a football player. He's not been ranked yet. He has a few lower offers, but it took one phone call and he committed. 6'2", 180, like you said, he can play running back and wide receiver. And obviously he can run like the wind. Now, like I said, he's raw. I think he had like 500 receiving yards on the year and like six touchdowns or something for a Bay City team that actually won 8 games this year for the first time, I think, since like the year 2000 or something like that. And unfortunately, had a very young quarterback that was starting for the first time as a sophomore, and things could have been, the numbers could have been a lot bigger. But this kid can run like crazy. And this is what Matt Rhule does. He goes and gets these guys. He did this at Baylor. And he develops them into NFL quality guys. So all of a sudden now you're already seeing what Matt Rhule is trying to do. And I had the privilege to listen to his high school head coach. Actually chatted for a while today, and I really like the prospects on the qualifications that this kid has to be a big time player here when in a few years in Nebraska. Like I said, that's what Matt Rhule does. He's known for developing his guys. And what has Nebraska been lacking here with their head coach for, I don't know, several years now? But, no, I like this. I love this pickup. And we all know Matt Rhule's, his influence in the state of Texas. And, that's why he was successful at Baylor, because he went into Texas as a guy from New York, an East Coast guy, coaching in Philadelphia, goes to Baylor and wins the hearts and minds and everything of all the high school football coaches in that state. And, that's a big deal. And now you've already seen him doing that now. Like I mentioned earlier, he's not left the state since he got here last Sunday night or Monday morning. And he has made the Nebraska, the recruits in Nebraska priority number one. I mean, he's had some of his other coaches out on the road, and he's got to get out on the road. I mean, that's, he can't waste a lot more time. But he has made every single player in the state of Nebraska a priority. And that's a thing that's been lacking here. That, I mean, I talk to all the high school coaches year in and year out. And the biggest complaint that I always get from all of those high school coaches is that Nebraska doesn't come here. They don't talk to us. They might come here one time, but they don't stay in contact. Matt Rhule is not that kind of guy. I mean, he has put his foot down, and he's going to take over the state, and then as far out as you have to reach from coastline to coastline.
And that goes along with the question that's coming in right now about the chef here. Says, Greg, when is Rhule going to finish his in-state tour to recruit Texas and Florida?
I think he just did. He's probably heading out probably tomorrow. They'll whip him up a couple of meals to take with him on the private jet.